What is going on, guys, on the We Go Beast Mode channel? My name is Sergeant Dragonov, or you may know me as Mr. Two-Gated COD. I did start a new YouTube channel. The reason being is because I actually decided to get a fresh start. I know I had a lot accomplished on that channel, but I decided to restart and do a lot more things as opposed to just being COD. Because COD gets boring after a while. But enough about me and more on what we're going to talk about today. What we are going to talk about is Call of Duty Ghost, what kind of things we are looking to see that's going to be in it, and kind of stuff. I'm just going to go over some brief general information that you guys might or might not know. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you guys need to know is there's going to be a new engine. Now when they say new engine, they don't actually mean built from the ground up again. That will take a long time. When they made Modern Warfare, the Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare game, that was a brand new engine. They started from the ground up. Now the reason why is because they had a bunch of time. They had from Call of Duty 3 when it came out, which was I believe 2004, 2005, they had an extra 2 years to start up another COD. Now COD 4 came out in 2007, and it was a really good game. You know, a lot of people liked it. It was a really, really strong Call of Duty. Now what they did is, with every version of Call of Duty, they basically just changed the codes inside of the programming. Now what programming does is it allows the character to move. So in the past, like about 4 or 5 CODs, we've seen that your first-person character and you know your gun is in the top, bottom, or not the top, the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, and when you aim in, it comes to the center, all that kind of stuff. So that's all programmed into the engine. And so what Call of Duty Modern Warfare, or what Infinity Ward and what Treyarch have done to it is they've changed the codes to kind of manipulate the movements in the game. So for example, when you throw a nade in Modern Warfare 2, you pull it and then throw it, and in Call of Duty Black Ops you pull it and throw it really quickly. So that's just changing the speed of the programming and stuff like that. But I'm not going to get into programming on how to program games. I did take a high school course in it, so I do know a little bit about how games are made, which is basically it starts from the computer and it works up to the consoles. Anyway, guys, so things we want to see. Well, I definitely do not want to see what are they? Death streaks, because you should not be rewarded for dying 7 times. That's just plain stupid. If you can't get a kill within 7 deaths, clearly you should not be playing. No offense. But anyway, so that's one thing I do want to see. I do not want to see any more death streaks because, I mean, Dead Man's Hand was just complete bullshit. How many times did people die off a MOAB to some faggot using it? Right? Am I not right? Dead Man's Hand was probably the stupidest, honestly, the stupidest death streak. I didn't even mind, like, Final Stand. Dead Man's Hand was clearly in just a death right there. It was just like, here, just die. Like the new mode Cranked in Ghost, which is another thing I'm going to talk about. Anyway, so thank God death streaks are not there, or I hope they're not. Next thing, what I would like to see is I would definitely like to see the Intervention returning. That was my favorite sniper. It will always be my favorite sniper of all time. The Intervention, in my opinion, kind of started quickscoping. A lot of people started in Modern Warfare 2, and then they just kind of made it into Modern Warfare, and they also made it into Call of Duty Black Ops. And really, in my opinion, the Intervention, like I said, started quickscoping, so that's why I really want them to bring it back. And it was just an amazing sniper. It really was, and stuff like that. Anyway, moving on. I also want to see them bring back something that a lot of people loved in Modern Warfare 2. It's the UMP. Now, if we think back to when we first saw a reveal of the game, which was like the campaign or story or whatever, there was a UMP in it, and there was the sliding, where you could slide on your knees, and the UMP was in the gameplay. Now, of course, they're not going to put gameplay like that and then take out the gun. That's just too much work, because they have to change the programming and stuff. So, what they basically have done is they've probably not revealed all the weapons. Now, I know a lot of multiplayer gameplays been released. I know that people have played the demo of it and stuff like that, but I can guarantee 100% what do you call it? The game still has some things that need to be revealed. So anyway, guys, final thing I want to talk about before I leave you guys and before I leave the channel or end this commentary is I really want them to bring back the MOAB. MOAB was fun. I mean, to me, I didn't really get a couple of them. I only got a few of them. And the first one I actually got, I wasn't even trying to go for. I knew that it was in the game. I wasn't trying to go for it. And it just kind of popped up on the screen. I'm like, oh, wow, okay. And then ever since then, I never got another one. And then when I started playing Black Ops, I'm like, you know what, Black Ops 2 sucks. We all know this. And then I went back to Modern Warfare 3 and I started dropping MOABs. And the reason why is because I had been, you know, dropping 100 pluses in this game, trying to get the, you know, the swarms and dogs and stuff. It was just so easier now to get a MOAB. Anyway, guys, that's really all I have about the game. I hope to see a couple of things, I hope to see those things in the game. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure about the intervention, just because they would have brought it back in all for 3 if it was really wanted. Just before I actually go, there is one thing I do want. It is the dedicated servers. I mean, a lot of people have been asking for it over and over again, and clearly Treyarch has just denied the community for dedicated servers. So let's see if Infinity Ward can, clean up Treyarch's mistakes and actually give us dedicated servers, because that's one thing that we do need. We don't need people dashboarding. We don't need frickin' host migrations every frickin' 5 minutes. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this commentary, and if you are new to the We Go Beast Mode channel, please do click the subscribe button. You're in for a great treat. There's a lot of great gameplays coming on this channel. Anyway, guys, this has been Mr. 2 Good at COD, or Sergeant Dragunov. Please, before you guys leave or end the video, please don't hesitate to come check me out as well, and the gameplay. Player got the gameplay. I'm not too sure of his name. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the commentary and gameplay. I'll leave you. I'm out. Peace.